Hey there, I'm Regina with Home Therapy Solutions of Georgia. The whole purpose of this channel is to help you, empower you to keep your loved ones safe at home for as long as possible. Safe home, it may not be the home that they've lived in for the past 60 years. It could be an assisted living community. You still want to keep them safe there so that they don't have to go to a higher level of care. It could be your home that they live in, and you want to keep them there as long as possible, as long as it's easy enough and you can manage it. Or it could be, in fact, the home that they have lived in for the past 6 years. So either way, moving is really hard, and we want to keep our loved ones safe where they're at for as long as possible. And there are some cases where we can't do that, and it is better to move them. But this group is going to be to support staying in place and making the recommendations that are best for your family. I'm an occupational therapist. I've worked with seniors since 2002. So that's almost 20 years. That feels like a super long time to me. I don't even know how I'm that old. But I love working with people who are 90 and over. Those are my favorite group. And basically, I've always been working on function and being able to stay at home. All right, well, there are three main things that I've seen in my years of experience that cause difficulties. And the first, well, I'll give you all three. The three main difficulties are falling, which causes injury or, a variety of other problems. Memory problems, which, as you know, that can cause people not eat, which causes nutrition problems. It can cause not taking meds, which causes a host of problems. That in itself can cause falls. So memory issues are a big deal. And then the third one is not taking care of themselves or not taking care of their house the way that they used to. So you'll notice, like, aging people, sometimes they won't even shower, or they definitely won't take care of their lawn. Maybe they don't even have energy to check the mail. So falls, memory issues, and not taking care of themselves and their environment the way that they used to. Those are three red flags that you want to keep an eye out for if you have an aging parent at home. And when you do see those things, that is the cue. Okay, we got to get someone in here to help us out. And I really recommend occupational therapy, not just because I'm biased, I am an occupational therapist, but they're going to come in and evaluate the whole entire situation. So they're going to look at all three of those things: balance and mobility, memory and cognition, and they're going to look at self-care skills. Now, maybe your loved one had a shoulder injury, and because they can't move their shoulder, that's why they haven't been getting dressed or taking a shower, and the OT can address that. So no matter what the root issue is, the OT will get to the bottom of that, make recommendations, and do therapy that helps them get back to where they were before. Now, if the therapy cannot help them get back to where they were before, it'll help modify the activity so that they can achieve the highest level of independence possible. All right, so just keep that in mind with your loved one as they're aging. If they've had a fall, that's a red flag. You need to get help. Look for an occupational therapist in your area. If they've had memory issues, like forgot to turn the stove off when they were cooking something, if they've forgotten to take their meds, they might even be forgetting to eat. That's a red flag. Time to call an occupational therapist. And then third, if you notice that they're unkempt, they're just not taking care of themselves the way they used to. Maybe they're not paying their bills the way they used to, or they're not taking care of their house. That's another red flag. Time to get an OT in there and do an evaluation. All right. I look forward to helping you and supporting you and keeping your loved one home for as long as possible. Let me know anything you need. Feel free to reach out, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.